The automatic brain. Train your brain as an autopilot machine to achieve anything in life. Written and published by the Zillion Pro. Chapter 1. Introduction to the automatic brain. The human brain is an extraordinary organ, capable of complex thought, problem-solving, and creativity. However, many people fail to realize the full potential of their brain because they haven't tapped into its ability to function on autopilot. The idea of the automatic brain is about training your mind to work for you, effortlessly and continuously, to achieve your goals. This chapter introduces the concept of the automatic brain, explains how it influences daily life, and lays the groundwork for training your brain to perform on autopilot. Understanding the concept of the automatic brain. The automatic brain refers to the ability of your mind to operate under programmed behaviors and thought patterns without conscious effort. This doesn't mean that the brain works like a robotic machine devoid of choice. Rather, it means that the brain can be trained to execute certain tasks, adopt specific behaviors, and respond in predetermined ways with little to no conscious input. Once trained, the brain acts much like an autopilot system in an aircraft, guiding you smoothly toward your destination, while you occasionally adjust the course. The power of the automatic brain lies in its ability to carry out tasks, execute habits, and implement thought patterns almost effortless. For example, when you first learned to drive, you had to focus intently on every action, shifting gears, pressing the accelerator, checking mirrors. Now, after years of driving, these actions occur naturally. Your brain has learned to perform these tasks automatically, freeing up mental bandwidth for other activities. The power of the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the part of the brain responsible for automatic behavior. While the conscious mind processes thoughts and decisions that require active focus, the subconscious handles the majority of mental operations, up to 95% of daily activities. It operates like a vast database, storing memories, experiences, learned skills, beliefs, and habitual behaviors. This is why once you establish a habit, it becomes second nature. The subconscious mind takes over, allowing the conscious mind to focus on other things. For instance, walking is a highly complex coordination of muscles, balance, and spatial awareness. Yet, for most people, it requires no conscious thought. Similarly, behaviors and habits can be programmed into the subconscious, making them automatic. Imagine if you could train your subconscious to automatically gravitate towards activities that benefit your life and career. The possibilities are limitless. How the automatic brain influences daily life. The brain's automatic nature can work for or against you. If you've developed positive habits, such as exercising regularly, eating healthy, or practicing gratitude, your brain will steer you toward actions that support those behaviors. Conversely, if your brain has been conditioned with negative habits, procrastination, self-doubt, or unhealthy coping mechanisms, it will operate in ways that reinforce those patterns. The default programming of your brain is heavily influenced by your upbringing, experiences, and environment. From childhood, your brain begins creating neural pathways based on what you repeatedly see, hear, and experience. These pathways determine how you perceive the world, respond to challenges, and interact with others. The good news is that you can change these pathways, training your brain to operate in ways that support your goals. The science behind neural pathways and habit formation. The brain's neural network consists of billions of neurons connected through pathways. When you think a thought, perform an action, or experience an emotion, certain neurons fire together. The more often this firing occurs, the stronger the connection between these neurons becomes. This is often summed up by the phrase neurons that fire together, wire together. When you establish a habit, such as brushing your teeth before bed, the neural pathway associated with that action becomes stronger. With enough repetition, the behavior becomes automatic. You no longer need to consciously remind yourself to brush your teeth, your brain prompts you to do it. Habit formation occurs through a cycle known as the habit loop, which consists of 3 stages: cue, routine, and reward. Cue, a trigger that initiates the behavior, for example, feeling tired at night. Routine, the behavior itself, for example, brushing your teeth. Reward, the benefit you gain from completing the behavior, for example, a clean mouth, fresh breath. Understanding this cycle is key to training your brain to adopt new habits or replace old ones. By consciously setting cues, establishing routines, and recognizing rewards, you can condition your brain to execute desired behaviors automatically. How training your brain can lead to autopilot success. Imagine if you could train your brain to react automatically with confidence when faced with a challenge, or to think creatively when confronted with a problem. This kind of mental conditioning is achievable through deliberate brain training, and it can significantly increase your chances of success. Training your brain for autopilot success involves 1. Reprogramming your mental scripts. Identifying limiting beliefs or negative thought patterns that have been ingrained in your subconscious. Once identified, these can be replaced with positive affirmations and empowering beliefs. 2. Establishing empowering habits. Habits such as daily exercise, meditation, or reading can be automated to improve your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. 3. Leveraging visualization techniques. Visualization helps the brain form new neural connections, reinforcing desired behaviors and goals as if they have already been achieved. For a consistent reinforcement, repetition is crucial for creating new neural pathways. The more consistently you practice a desired habit or thought pattern, the stronger the connection in the brain. Setting the foundation for training your automatic brain. To begin training your brain to work on autopilot, you must first set a solid foundation. This involves becoming aware of your current mental programming and habits. Ask yourself, what are the habitual thoughts that occupy my mind daily? Which behaviors do I perform regularly? And are they helping or hindering me? What past experiences or beliefs have shaped my current mindset? Becoming aware of these factors allows you to consciously choose which aspects of your mental programming need to be restructured. The following chapters will provide strategies to help you rewire your brain, establish powerful habits, and harness the subconscious mind to achieve anything you set your mind to. Real-world examples of the automatic brain in action. Many successful individuals have used principles akin to the automatic brain to reach their goals. Take, for example, athletes who visualize themselves winning before a game. This mental rehearsal conditions their brains to expect success, making their bodies react in ways that support victory. Similarly, business leaders often develop routines for productivity, such as specific morning rituals, to prime their brains for success throughout the day. The key takeaway is that automatic behavior doesn't happen by accident. It is the result of deliberate and repeated actions that shape the brain's neural pathways. Whether you are aiming for personal development, career advancement, or simply a more fulfilling life, the concept of training your brain as an autopilot machine offers a powerful way to program success into your subconscious. Conclusion: the journey to mastering your automatic brain. As we conclude this introductory chapter, it's essential to recognize that training your brain is not a one-time event but an ongoing process. It requires patience, persistence, and a commitment to change. However, the rewards are profound, transforming your life by making success an automatic, natural state of being. The subsequent chapters will equip you with practical techniques for rewiring your brain, forming new habits, and leveraging the power of your subconscious mind to work for you. By the end of this journey, you will have the tools and knowledge to transform your brain into an autopilot machine capable of achieving anything you desire. Chapter 2: Understanding your mind's programming. To train your brain to operate on autopilot and achieve your goals, you first need to understand the nature of your mind's programming. This chapter explores the relationship between the conscious and subconscious mind, how beliefs and experiences shape mental programming, and the process of identifying and reprogramming limiting beliefs. By gaining a deeper awareness of your mental scripts, you can take the first steps toward training your brain to automatically pursue success. Differentiating between the conscious and subconscious mind. The mind is often described as having two distinct parts, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Each plays a unique role in influencing your thoughts, behaviors, and ultimately, your life outcomes. The conscious mind. This is the rational, analytical part of the mind that deals with active thought processes. When you solve a math problem, make decisions, or analyze a situation, you are using your conscious mind. It is responsible for intentional actions and processes information that requires your awareness. The conscious mind can handle only a limited amount of information at any given time, which is why focus and concentration are necessary for certain tasks. The subconscious mind. In contrast, the subconscious mind operates below the level of conscious awareness and is responsible for automatic processes, such as breathing, heartbeat, and habits. It stores memories, beliefs, emotions, and experiences, influencing your reactions and behaviors. The subconscious mind acts like a powerful supercomputer, processing vast amounts of information effortlessly, but without your conscious awareness. It is also the storehouse of your habits and mental programming, running on autopilot most of the time. The key to training your brain for automatic success lies in understanding how the subconscious mind influences behavior and finding ways to reprogram it to align with your goals. How beliefs, experiences, and thoughts shape your mental programming. Your brain's programming is not set in stone, it is shaped by the accumulation of beliefs, experiences, and repetitive thoughts over time. These elements create mental scripts or internal rules that guide your behavior, much like a computer program dictates how software operates. 1. Beliefs. A belief is a feeling of certainty about something. It is a mental acceptance that something is true, whether or not it is backed by factual evidence. Beliefs are formed through experiences, cultural influences, upbringing, and personal interpretations of events. For example, if you were consistently told during childhood that you were not good at math, you might have internalized this as a belief, affecting your confidence in math-related tasks even as an adult. Beliefs shape your identity and behavior, influencing how you approach opportunities and challenges. 2. Experiences. Experiences have a significant impact on shaping your brain's programming. Both positive and negative experiences can create powerful associations in the mind. For instance, a traumatic experience with public speaking may cause your brain to associate speaking in front of an audience with fear and anxiety. On the other hand, positive reinforcement, such as praise after a successful presentation, can help you develop confidence. Experiences continually shape the neural pathways in your brain, reinforcing certain behaviors and emotional responses. 3. Thoughts. The thoughts you think repeatedly form patterns in your brain, which over time become deeply ingrained mental habits. If you constantly think negative thoughts, such as "I'm not good enough" or "I'll never succeed," these thoughts become automatic, shaping your self-perception and behavior. The more you think a certain way, the stronger the corresponding neural pathways become, making it easier for your brain to default to those thought patterns. Identifying limiting beliefs and negative patterns. To reprogram your mind, you must first identify the limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns that hold you back. These are deeply ingrained mental scripts that can undermine your efforts to achieve success. Common limiting beliefs include: "I'm not smart enough to succeed." "I don't deserve wealth or happiness." "I always fail, no matter what I try." "Change is too difficult for me." These beliefs are not facts, they are perceptions that have been shaped by past experiences. However, if left unchecked, they can become self-fulfilling prophecies, leading you to behave in ways that confirm these beliefs. Steps to identify limiting beliefs. 1. Self-reflection. Take time to reflect on areas of your life where you feel stuck or unfulfilled. What thoughts come to mind when you think about these areas? Do any negative statements or self-judgments repeatedly arise? Write down these thoughts to bring them to your conscious awareness. 2. Examine your self-talk. Notice the language you use when talking to yourself. Do you often use phrases like "I can't," "I should," or "I never"? These words can reveal underlying beliefs that may be limiting your potential. 3. Assess your emotional triggers. Pay attention to situations that evoke strong emotional reactions, such as anger, fear, or sadness. These reactions may indicate the presence of a deep-seated belief or mental pattern that needs to be addressed. 4. Look for patterns in your behavior. Repetitive behaviors, especially those that seem counterproductive, can indicate underlying beliefs. For example, procrastination may be linked to a belief that "I'm not capable of doing this." Techniques for reprogramming outdated mental scripts. Once you have identified limiting beliefs and negative patterns, you can begin the process of reprogramming your subconscious mind. This involves replacing old mental scripts with new, empowering beliefs that support your goals. 1. Affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to reinforce new beliefs. When practiced consistently, affirmations can help replace negative thought patterns with empowering ones. For example, if you have a limiting belief that I'm not good at public speaking, you can use an affirmation like I am confident and articulate when I speak in front of others. Repetition is key, as it helps to embed the new belief into your subconscious mind. 2. Visualization. Visualization is a powerful technique where you create a mental image of yourself achieving a specific goal or engaging in a desired behavior. When you visualize with strong emotion and vivid detail, your brain activates the same neural networks as if you were experiencing the event in reality. This process helps to create new neural pathways that reinforce the desired outcome. For instance, if you visualize yourself confidently delivering a speech and receiving positive feedback, your brain becomes conditioned to expect success in that situation. 3. Cognitive restructuring. This technique involves challenging and reframing negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking a limiting belief, ask yourself, is this belief based on fact or assumption? Then, replace the negative thought with a positive alternative. For example, if you think I always fail, challenge that belief by recalling past successes and reframe it as I have succeeded before, and I can succeed again. 4. Hypnotherapy and guided meditation. Hypnotherapy involves using relaxation techniques to access the subconscious mind and suggest new beliefs and behaviors. Guided meditation can similarly help you reach a state of deep relaxation where positive affirmations can more effectively influence the subconscious. These techniques can be especially useful for deeply rooted beliefs that may not easily respond to conscious efforts alone. Techniques for reinforcing new mental scripts. Reprogramming the brain is not a one-time event but an ongoing process that requires consistency. The following techniques can help reinforce new beliefs and behaviors until they become automatic. 1. Repetition. The subconscious mind learns through repetition. The more you repeat an affirmation, visualization, or new behavior, the more ingrained it becomes. Aim to practice new mental scripts daily to strengthen the corresponding neural pathways. 2. Emotional engagement. When you associate a strong positive emotion with a new belief or behavior, it creates a deeper impression on the subconscious mind. For example, when practicing affirmations, feel the emotions you would experience if the affirmation were already true. 3. Positive reinforcement. Rewarding yourself for adopting new behaviors can reinforce the new mental scripts. Each time you successfully practice a desired behavior, give yourself a small reward or acknowledge your progress to reinforce the habit. 4. Environmental cues. Surround yourself with visual reminders of your new beliefs. Post affirmations where you can see them daily, or create a vision board that represents your goals. These cues can help trigger the desired thought patterns and behaviors automatically. Real-world examples of reprogramming mental scripts. Many successful individuals have consciously reprogrammed their minds to overcome limiting beliefs and achieve extraordinary results. Consider the story of Oprah Winfrey, who rose from a challenging childhood to become one of the most influential media personalities in the world. She attributes much of her success to her ability to reshape her mindset, using affirmations and visualization to change her self-perception and pursue her dreams relentlessly. Similarly, athletes such as Michael Jordan have used visualization techniques to improve their performance. Jordan famously visualized himself making crucial shots during games, conditioning his brain to perform under pressure. His mental programming enabled him to execute difficult plays almost effortless. Conclusion. Laying the groundwork for brain reprogramming. Understanding your mind's programming is a crucial step in training your brain to function on autopilot. By identifying limiting beliefs, challenging outdated mental scripts, and consistently reinforcing new empowering thoughts and behaviors, you can reshape your mental landscape to align with your goals. This chapter has laid the groundwork for transforming your subconscious mind, making it a powerful ally on your path to success. Chapter 3. The Power of Habits and Routines. Habits and routines are the building blocks of an automatic brain. They shape our daily behaviors, influence our decisions, and determine our outcomes. When harnessed effectively, habits and routines can help you achieve your goals almost effortless by programming your brain to operate on autopilot. In this chapter, we will explore the science behind habit formation, the habit loop, and strategies for creating empowering habits and breaking unhelpful ones. By understanding the power of habits, you will learn how to automate success and build a life aligned with your aspirations. Understanding habits and routines. A habit is a behavior that has become automatic due to repetition. Once a behavior is repeated enough times, it forms a neural pathway in the brain that triggers the action without conscious thought. Habits can be as simple as brushing your teeth every morning or as complex as following a daily exercise regimen. The more ingrained a habit becomes, the less mental energy it requires, allowing your brain to focus on other tasks. Routines, on the other hand, are sets of habits or actions that are regularly followed. For example, a morning routine may consist of waking up at a specific time, meditating, exercising, and eating breakfast. While routines can be consciously planned, they often consist of multiple habits performed in sequence. By establishing routines, you can streamline your daily activities and free up mental energy for more important decisions. Habits and routines act as the software of your brain's autopilot system. When they are aligned with your goals, they can propel you toward success. However, if they are not consciously chosen, they can lead to behaviors that hinder your progress. The habit loop: cue, routine, reward. The formation of a habit follows a cycle known as the habit loop, which consists of three main components. 1. Cue, trigger. The cue is a stimulus that initiates the habit. It can be an external event, for example, a time of day, a location, or an internal state, for example, hunger, stress. The cue signals your brain to perform the behavior associated with it. 2. Routine, behavior. This is the action or behavior that follows the cue. It is the habit itself, whether it is a beneficial action, for example, going for a run, or a detrimental one, for example, smoking a cigarette. 3. Reward, benefit. The reward is the positive outcome you experience after completing the routine. It reinforces the behavior, making it more likely that you will repeat it in the future. Rewards can be physical, for example, feeling energized after exercise, or emotional, for example, relief from stress. Understanding the habit loop is crucial because it allows you to intentionally design new habits or modify existing ones. By consciously selecting cues, routines, and rewards, you can train your brain to adopt behaviors that support your goals. The science behind habit formation. The process of forming a habit involves changes in the brain's neural structure. When you first engage in a new behavior, your brain forms a neural pathway to execute the action. If the behavior is repeated consistently, the pathway becomes stronger, making it easier for the brain to trigger the behavior automatically. This process is known as neuroplasticity, which refers to the brain's ability to adapt and reorganize itself in response to new experiences. Initially, forming a new habit requires conscious effort and willpower, as the neural pathway is not yet established. However, with repetition, the behavior becomes more automatic, and the brain requires less energy to perform it. This is why habits can be powerful tools for automating success. Once established, they run on autopilot. How to create empowering habits. To train your brain for success, you need to establish habits that align with your goals and values. Here are strategies for creating empowering habits that support a life of achievement. 1. Start small and build gradually. One of the biggest mistakes people make when trying to form a new habit is taking on too much too quickly. Instead, start with a small, manageable behavior that you can easily integrate into your daily routine. For example, if your goal is to get fit, start with a daily 5-minute workout. Once the habit is established, you can gradually increase the intensity and duration. 2. Use consistent cues. The key to forming a new habit is consistency. Choose a specific time, location, or situation to serve as the cue for the habit. For instance, if you want to develop a habit of reading daily, set a specific time each evening to read, such as right before bed. 3. Pair new habits with existing ones. Habit stacking. Habit stacking involves linking a new habit to an already established habit. For example, if you already brush your teeth every morning, you could add a new habit of practicing gratitude right afterward. This approach leverages the existing neural pathway to help establish the new habit. 4. Focus on the reward. Rewards are essential for reinforcing a new habit. Make sure the reward is meaningful and provides a sense of satisfaction. If your goal is to meditate daily, the reward could be the sense of calm and clarity you experience afterward. Over time, your brain will begin to associate the habit with the positive feeling, making it more automatic. 5. Visualize the habit and its outcome. Visualization can help accelerate the habit formation process. Imagine yourself successfully performing the habit and experiencing the associated reward. For instance, visualize yourself exercising and feeling energized afterward. This mental rehearsal strengthens the neural pathways associated with the habit. 6. Track your progress. Keeping track of your habit can help you stay motivated. Use a habit tracker or journal to record your daily practice. Seeing your progress can provide a sense of achievement and encourage you to keep going. 7. Set a trigger for your habit. Triggers can be emotional, situational, or environmental signals that remind you to perform the habit. For example, if you want to drink more water, place a glass of water on your desk as a visual cue. Breaking unhelpful habits. Just as empowering habits can automate success, unhelpful habits can hinder your progress. Breaking these habits involves disrupting the existing habit loop and replacing the old behavior with a new, positive one. 1. Identify the cue and reward. The first step to breaking a habit is to identify the cue that triggers it and the reward you gain from it. For instance, if you have a habit of eating junk food when stressed, the cue may be the feeling of stress, and the reward may be temporary relief. 2. Replace the routine with a new behavior. Instead of trying to eliminate the habit altogether, replace it with a positive behavior that provides a similar reward. For example, if you typically watch TV to unwind after work, you could replace this habit with a 15-minute walk to achieve relaxation. 3. Change your environment. The environment can play a significant role in reinforcing habits. If a particular setting triggers an unwanted behavior, change the environment to reduce temptation. For instance, if you tend to overeat snacks in the kitchen, store them out of sight or replace them with healthier options. For use implementation intentions. An implementation intention is a statement that specifies when and where you will perform a new behavior to replace the old habit. It follows the formula: if X happens, then I will do Y. For example, if I feel stressed, then I will practice deep breathing for 5 minutes. 5. Seek accountability. Sharing your goals with someone else can provide motivation to break unhelpful habits. Find an accountability partner who can encourage you to stay on track and celebrate your successes. The role of willpower and motivation in habit formation. While habits reduce the need for willpower over time, motivation and willpower are essential during the early stages of habit formation. Understanding how to leverage these mental resources can make the process of building new habits and breaking old ones more manageable. 1. Use willpower strategically. Willpower is a limited resource that can be depleted. Therefore, use it strategically when trying to form a new habit. Perform the habit at a time when your willpower is strongest, such as in the morning. Over time, as the habit becomes automatic, less willpower will be needed. 2. Tap into intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation comes from within and is driven by personal satisfaction. Choose habits that align with your core values and long-term goals, as they are more likely to be sustained over time. For example, if you value health and well-being, you may be intrinsically motivated to adopt a regular exercise routine. 3. Set short-term and long-term goals. Break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps that can be achieved in the short term. This provides a sense of accomplishment that fuels motivation to continue. For example, if your long-term goal is to write a book, set a short-term goal of writing 500 words daily. Real-world examples of habit transformation. Numerous high achievers have used the power of habits to transform their lives. Consider the story of James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, who emphasizes the importance of small, incremental changes in creating lasting habits. Clear's approach to habit formation involves making tiny adjustments to daily behaviors, which compound over time to produce significant results. Similarly, Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps used consistent routines and visualization techniques to reinforce his training habits. His daily rituals, including visualizing each race in detail, help program his mind for success. As a result, Phelps was able to perform on autopilot even under the intense pressure of competition. Conclusion: automating success through habits and routines. Habits and routines are essential for training your brain to operate on autopilot. By understanding the habit loop, adopting strategies for forming empowering habits, and breaking unhelpful ones, you can program your brain to consistently engage in behaviors that lead to success. Chapter 4: Rewiring your brain for success. The brain's capacity for change, known as neuroplasticity, allows you to intentionally rewire it for success. By consciously directing your thoughts, behaviors, and environment, you can strengthen neural pathways that support your goals and weaken those that hinder progress. This chapter will explore the science of neuroplasticity, techniques for rewiring the brain, and practical strategies to cultivate a mindset and lifestyle that foster success. You'll learn how to leverage your brain's adaptability to transform your life from the inside out. The science of neuroplasticity. How the brain adapts and changes. Neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This process allows you to learn new skills, recover from injuries, and adapt to changes in your environment. Neuroplasticity occurs through two primary mechanisms. 1. Synaptic plasticity. This involves the strengthening or weakening of synapses, which are the connections between neurons. When you repeatedly engage in a particular thought or behavior, the synapses associated with that activity become stronger and more efficient, making it easier for your brain to perform the task. Conversely, synapses that are not used frequently may weaken over time. 2. Structural plasticity. This refers to the physical changes in the brain's structure, such as the growth of new neurons, neurogenesis, or the alteration of existing neural pathways. These structural changes can occur in response to learning new skills, practicing mindfulness, or even changing your daily habits. Neuroplasticity is not a passive process, it requires intentional effort to direct the brain's reorganization. By actively engaging in specific mental and physical activities, you can reshape your brain to support your desired outcomes. The role of thought patterns in shaping your brain. Thought patterns have a significant impact on neuroplasticity. The thoughts you think most often create strong neural pathways that reinforce certain behaviors, emotions, and perceptions. This is sometimes referred to as the law of concentration, which states that what you focus on expands. Positive thought patterns. When you focus on positive thoughts, such as gratitude, optimism, or self-compassion, you strengthen the neural pathways associated with these emotions. Over time, it becomes easier for your brain to default to a positive mindset, which can enhance motivation, resilience, and overall well-being. Negative thought patterns, on the other hand, dwelling on negative thoughts, such as self-doubt, fear, or resentment, can reinforce the neural circuits associated with stress and anxiety. This can lead to a cycle of negative thinking that undermines your efforts to achieve success. The good news is that you can change your thought patterns and rewire your brain for success by consciously practicing positive thinking, mindfulness, and cognitive restructuring. By doing so, you can weaken the neural pathways associated with negative thoughts and build stronger connections that support a positive mindset. Techniques for rewiring the brain. To rewire your brain for success, you must engage in practices that promote neuroplasticity and encourage the formation of new neural pathways. Here are several techniques that can help you reshape your brain. 1. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for enhancing neuroplasticity. These practices involve focusing your attention on the present moment and cultivating a non-judgmental awareness of your thoughts and feelings. Research has shown that regular meditation can increase gray matter in areas of the brain associated with memory, emotional regulation, and decision-making. How to practice mindfulness. Begin with short sessions, such as 5 to 10 minutes per day, where you focus on your breath or a specific sensation. When your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your point of focus without judgment. Over time, gradually increase the duration of your mindfulness practice. Benefits of meditation for neuroplasticity. Meditation can help you develop greater emotional control, reduce stress, and increase cognitive flexibility. By practicing meditation consistently, you can rewire your brain to become more resilient in the face of challenges. 2. Cognitive behavioral techniques (CBT). Cognitive behavioral techniques involve identifying and challenging negative thought patterns and replacing them with positive, empowering beliefs. CBT is based on the principle that changing the way you think can alter your emotions and behaviors. How to use CBT for rewiring your brain. Start by identifying a negative thought pattern or belief that holds you back. For example, if you often think, "I'm not good enough," challenge this belief by asking yourself, "Is there evidence to support this thought?" Replace it with a more positive and realistic statement, such as "I am capable of learning and improving." Repeat the new belief regularly to strengthen the corresponding neural pathways. Benefits of CBT for neuroplasticity. By consistently challenging and reframing negative thoughts, you can weaken the neural circuits associated with those thoughts and create new pathways that support a more positive and empowering mindset. 3. Visualization and mental rehearsal. Visualization is a mental technique where you imagine yourself achieving a specific goal or engaging in a desired behavior. When you visualize an action vividly, your brain activates the same neural networks as if you were performing the action in reality. This process helps to reinforce the neural pathways associated with the behavior. How to practice visualization. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself successfully achieving your goals. Include as much detail as possible, such as the sights, sounds, and emotions associated with the experience. For example, if you are preparing for a public speaking event, visualize yourself confidently delivering your speech and receiving positive feedback. Benefits of mental rehearsal for neuroplasticity. Visualization can improve performance, boost confidence, and help you overcome fears. It primes your brain for success by familiarizing it with the actions and outcomes you desire. 4. Learning new skills. Challenging your brain with new activities stimulates neuroplasticity and keeps your mind sharp. Learning new skills, whether it's playing an instrument, speaking a new language, or taking up a sport, requires the formation of new neural connections. How to use skill learning for rewiring your brain. Choose activities that interest you and push you out of your comfort zone. Focus on consistent practice, as repetition is key to strengthening new neural pathways. Even engaging in hobbies like puzzles, chess, or painting can help improve cognitive function. Benefits of skill learning for neuroplasticity. Learning new skills enhances memory, problem-solving abilities, and creativity. It helps you adapt to changes and embrace new challenges. 5. A gratitude practice. Expressing gratitude is another powerful way to rewire your brain for success. Gratitude activates the brain's reward center, releasing dopamine and other feel-good chemicals. It can help shift your focus from negative experiences to positive aspects of your life, which strengthens the neural pathways associated with positivity. How to practice gratitude. Keep a daily gratitude journal where you list 3 things you are grateful for. Try to identify specific experiences or moments rather than general statements. For example, instead of writing, "I am grateful for my family," you could write, "I am grateful for the conversation I had with my sister today, which made me feel connected and loved." Benefits of gratitude for neuroplasticity. Gratitude practice promotes a positive outlook, reduces stress, and enhances emotional well-being. It trains your brain to recognize and focus on positive experiences. The importance of environment and lifestyle in brain rewiring. Your environment and lifestyle choices play a crucial role in shaping your brain's plasticity. By optimizing your surroundings and habits, you can create conditions that support your efforts to rewire your brain for success. 1. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people you interact with regularly can influence your thoughts and behaviors. Surrounding yourself with positive, goal-oriented individuals can help reinforce empowering beliefs and habits. How to cultivate a positive social environment. Seek out mentors, coaches, or friends who inspire and encourage you. Limit exposure to negative influences that drain your energy or reinforce limiting beliefs. Participate in communities or groups aligned with your goals. 2. Engage in physical exercise. Physical activity has been shown to promote neuroplasticity by increasing blood flow to the brain and stimulating the release of growth factors that support neural health. Regular exercise also helps reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance cognitive function. How to incorporate exercise for brain rewiring. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate physical activity most days of the week. Activities like walking, yoga, dancing, or strength training can be beneficial. Choose exercises that you enjoy to increase consistency. 3. Maintain a healthy diet. Nutrition impacts brain function and plasticity. Certain foods can enhance cognitive performance, while others can impair it. How to eat for neuroplasticity. Include brain-boosting foods in your diet, such as fatty fish, nuts, seeds, dark chocolate, and leafy greens. Avoid excessive sugar and processed foods, as they can negatively impact cognitive function. 4. Prioritize quality sleep. Sleep is essential for memory consolidation and neural repair. During sleep, the brain clears out toxins, strengthens neural connections, and prepares for new learning. How to optimize sleep for brain health. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Establish a consistent sleep routine by going to bed and waking up at the same time every day. Avoid screens before bedtime and create a sleep-friendly environment by keeping the room cool, dark, and quiet. Real-world examples of brain rewiring for success. Several high achievers have demonstrated the power of neuroplasticity to overcome challenges and achieve extraordinary success. Consider Dr. Jill Bolt Taylor, a neuroscientist who suffered a stroke that left her unable to walk, talk, or recall basic knowledge. Through intentional neuroplasticity practices, including visualization, mindfulness, and physical therapy, she rewired her brain and made a remarkable recovery, eventually returning to her work as a neuroscientist and becoming an inspirational speaker. Dr. Taylor's story illustrates how deliberate practices can harness the power of neuroplasticity to recover and even excel beyond previous limitations. Similarly, Jim Kwik, a brain coach known for his work in memory improvement and learning speed, transformed his life through neuroplasticity. After experiencing a traumatic brain injury as a child, he struggled with learning and concentration. By applying techniques such as visualization, mindfulness, and strategic learning practices, he rewired his brain and eventually became a renowned expert in brain optimization, helping others unlock their cognitive potential. These examples show that no matter the starting point or obstacle, the brain's ability to rewire itself can lead to significant transformation. It requires consistent effort, intentional practices, and a commitment to self-improvement. Practical strategies for rewiring your brain for specific goals. To effectively rewire your brain for success, it is essential to set specific, actionable goals and choose practices that align with those objectives. Here are some practical strategies to rewire your brain for different areas of life. 1. Rewiring for professional success. Develop a growth mindset. Adopt the belief that your abilities can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning. Challenge yourself to learn new skills or take on tasks outside your comfort zone. Set intentional daily practices. Create a routine that includes activities that promote professional growth, such as reading industry-related books, networking, or working on personal development projects. Consistent practice will reinforce the neural pathways associated with your professional goals. Visualize your career achievements. Spend time each day imagining yourself reaching your professional milestones. Envision how it feels, the rewards that come with it, and the positive impact on your life. This primes your brain to seek opportunities that align with your vision. 2. Rewiring for health and fitness. Build a habit of exercise. Use the habit stacking technique by pairing exercise with an existing habit. For example, do a short workout routine immediately after brushing your teeth in the morning. This consistent association strengthens the neural connection for the new habit. Practice mindful eating. Focus on the experience of eating. Pay attention to the flavors, textures, and how your body feels. This can help break patterns of unhealthy eating and reinforce habits that support nutritional goals. Use positive self-talk to reinforce fitness goals. Encourage yourself with affirmations like, "I am becoming stronger every day," or "I enjoy taking care of my body." Repeating these affirmations helps to rewire the brain to align with a healthy lifestyle. 3. Rewiring for emotional resilience. Develop emotional awareness. Use mindfulness to become aware of your emotional responses. Recognize the triggers for negative emotions and intentionally choose more constructive reactions. Over time, this practice rewires the brain to respond more calmly in stressful situations. Practice gratitude during difficult times. When facing challenges, consciously focus on aspects of your life that you are grateful for. This shifts your brain's focus from problems to possibilities, helping you to cultivate resilience. Seek out new experiences. Exposure to new environments or engaging in unfamiliar activities stimulates the brain, helping you build new neural connections and enhance emotional adaptability. 4. Rewiring for better relationships. Enhance empathy through active listening. Practice active listening by giving others your full attention during conversations. This helps to strengthen the neural pathways related to empathy, improving your ability to connect with others. Use positive reinforcement in communication. Reinforce constructive behaviors and interactions by expressing appreciation and acknowledging positive traits in others. This rewires your brain to focus on the strengths in your relationships, fostering stronger bonds. Visualize positive social interactions. Before engaging in social situations, visualize yourself communicating effectively and experiencing fulfilling relationships. This primes your brain to act in ways that create positive outcomes. The long-term impact of rewiring your brain. The process of rewiring the brain is continuous, and the changes you make can have lasting effects on your life. The more you engage in practices that promote neuroplasticity, the more adaptive and flexible your brain becomes. This flexibility is a key factor in achieving lifelong growth and success because it allows you to adjust to new challenges and seize opportunities as they arise. Sustaining positive changes. Consistency is crucial for maintaining the neural changes you have made. Just as old habits can be replaced with new ones, if you stop practicing the new behaviors, the old neural pathways may resurface. Make intentional efforts to integrate these practices into your daily routine to sustain the positive changes. Embracing lifelong learning. Neuroplasticity doesn't have an expiration date. No matter your age, you can always continue to learn and grow. The more you challenge your brain with new experiences, the stronger your neural pathways become, leading to a more resilient and agile mind. Conclusion: the journey of rewiring your brain for success. Rewiring your brain for success is a transformative journey that involves reshaping your thoughts, habits, and behaviors to align with your goals. By understanding the science of neuroplasticity and employing practical strategies like mindfulness, cognitive techniques, visualization, and consistent learning, you can train your brain to operate at its highest potential. This chapter has provided tools and techniques that can help you create a life where success is not just a possibility but a natural outcome of the way your brain is wired. The process may require patience and effort, but the rewards are profound. As you continue to reshape your brain, you will find that success becomes less of a struggle and more of an automatic response. The changes you make today can set the stage for a future filled with achievements, fulfillment, and a mindset primed for continual growth. Chapter 5: Setting Goals That Stick. Setting goals is the first step toward turning your dreams into reality, but the key lies in creating goals that stick, goals that truly resonate with you and are backed by strategies that keep you committed over time. The brain's autopilot tendencies can work for or against you in this process. To train your brain as an autopilot machine for achieving your aspirations, it's essential to set goals that leverage your brain's natural functions while overcoming common pitfalls like procrastination, distraction, and lack of motivation. In this chapter, we'll delve into the principles of effective goal setting, explore strategies to create goals that stick, and provide actionable techniques for building a lasting commitment to your objectives. The psychology behind goals, why some goals fail and others succeed. Understanding why certain goals succeed while others fail requires examining the psychology of goal setting. Research in psychology and neuroscience has identified several factors that contribute to whether a goal sticks or fades away. 1. The role of intrinsic versus extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation. Goals driven by intrinsic motivation, those that align with your internal desires, passions, and values, are more likely to stick. For instance, if you aim to lose weight because you enjoy physical activities or because it contributes to your overall well-being, you are more likely to stay committed to the goal. Your brain associates the goal with positive emotions and internal satisfaction, making it easier to stay on track. Extrinsic motivation. Conversely, goals driven solely by external factors, such as social pressure or rewards, tend to lose their appeal over time. When the external reward diminishes, so does your motivation. The brain may perceive these goals as less relevant to your personal identity, making it more challenging to stay committed in the long run. 2. Clarity and specificity of the goal. Goals that are vague or overly broad lack direction and fail to activate the brain's problem-solving centers. Specific goals with well-defined outcomes create a mental roadmap that the brain can follow, increasing the likelihood of success. The power of SMART goals. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. When goals meet these criteria, they become clearer, more attainable, and more motivating. 3. The impact of goal size and structure. The brain is wired to seek out manageable tasks and rewards. When a goal seems too large or overwhelming, the brain may respond with avoidance behaviors, such as procrastination. Breaking down large goals into smaller, actionable steps reduces the mental resistance and makes it easier for the brain to engage with the task. Chunking goals for better engagement. Chunking involves dividing a larger goal into smaller sub-goals or tasks. This technique aligns with the brain's natural preference for processing manageable amounts of information, leading to greater consistency and progress. Creating goals that stick. The fundamentals. To set goals that your brain can effortlessly pursue on autopilot, incorporate the following principles into your goal-setting process. 1. Start with your why. Before setting any goal, ask yourself why it is important to you. The deeper your emotional connection to a goal, the stronger your motivation will be to achieve it. When you understand the underlying reasons for your goals, it activates the brain's reward center and increases your intrinsic motivation. How to find your why. Reflect on the benefits you hope to gain and the values that resonate with the goal. For example, if your goal is to write a book, your why could be to share your knowledge and inspire others, or to fulfill a lifelong dream of becoming an author. Write down your why and refer to it whenever you need a motivational boost. 2. Make your goals SMART. Applying the SMART criteria can significantly increase the effectiveness of your goals. Specific. Define your goal with as much detail as possible. For example, instead of setting a goal to get in shape, specify that you want to run a 5K race in under 30 minutes by March. Measurable. Quantify your goal so that you can track your progress. Determine what metrics you will use to measure your success. Achievable. Ensure your goal is challenging but realistic. Goals that are too easy may not provide enough motivation, while goals that are too difficult can lead to frustration. Relevant. Align your goal with your broader life aspirations and priorities. This ensures that your brain sees the goal as meaningful and worth pursuing. Time-bound. Set a clear deadline for achieving your goal. This creates a sense of urgency and prompts your brain to prioritize the necessary actions. 3. Break goals into manageable steps. The brain finds it easier to tackle goals when they are divided into smaller, actionable tasks. By breaking down your goal into specific steps, you reduce feelings of overwhelm and increase your chances of success. Create a step-by-step plan. Write down the individual tasks required to achieve your goal and arrange them in a logical sequence. For example, if your goal is to launch a business, break it down into steps such as market research, creating a business plan, securing funding, and developing a marketing strategy. Set milestones. Identify key milestones along the way. Celebrating small wins helps reinforce progress, providing the brain with a sense of accomplishment and boosting motivation. 4. Commit to consistency over intensity. The brain prefers routine and consistency over sporadic bursts of effort. By establishing habits and daily practices that align with your goal, you can train your brain to work on autopilot toward your desired outcome. Build habits around your goal. Integrate small daily actions into your routine that move you closer to your goal. For example, if you want to learn a new language, commit to practicing for 15 minutes every day rather than cramming 4 hours sporadically. Use the power of habit stacking. Attach a new habit to an existing habit. For example, if you want to meditate daily, do it immediately after brushing your teeth. This links the new habit to an established routine, making it easier for the brain to adopt. Techniques to stay committed and overcome obstacles. Achieving goals often involves navigating challenges, setbacks, and dips in motivation. To increase the likelihood of reaching your goals, use the following techniques. 1. Visualize the outcome. Visualization is a powerful tool that engages the brain's reward system. By mentally rehearsing the achievement of your goal, you can strengthen your neural pathways associated with success, making it easier for the brain to work toward the desired outcome. How to visualize effectively. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself achieving your goal. Include vivid details, such as how you would feel, the environment, and the reactions of others. The more realistic the visualization, the stronger the impact on your brain. Practice mental contrasting. In addition to visualizing success, mentally contrast the obstacles you might face. This prepares your brain to anticipate challenges and develop strategies to overcome them. 2. Implement accountability mechanisms. Accountability increases commitment by involving others in your goal-setting process. When you share your goals with someone else, you create social pressure to follow through. Find an accountability partner. Choose someone who will check in on your progress regularly. This could be a friend, coach, or mentor who can offer support and encouragement. Use goal tracking apps or journals. Documenting your progress can help keep you on track. Set up reminders, deadlines, and progress reports to maintain accountability. 3. Leverage the power of rewards. Rewarding yourself for progress can motivate your brain to keep pursuing your goals. The anticipation of a reward releases dopamine, which reinforces the habit of working towards your goal. Set small rewards for milestones. Each time you reach a milestone, treat yourself to something enjoyable. It could be as simple as a favorite snack, a movie night, or a day off. Use a reward system for daily habits. Attach small rewards to daily habits to encourage consistency. For example, allow yourself to listen to a podcast you love only after completing a workout. 4. Cultivate a growth mindset. Adopting a growth mindset helps you view challenges as opportunities for learning rather than setbacks. This mindset encourages persistence, resilience, and continuous improvement. Embrace failure as feedback. If you encounter a setback, reflect on what went wrong and identify lessons learned. This approach shifts your brain's focus from the negative aspects of failure to the positive potential for growth. Focus on effort, not just outcomes. Reward yourself for the effort and progress you make, rather than solely the end result. This reinforces the neural pathways associated with persistence. The long-term benefits of setting goals that stick. When you set goals that stick, you're not only achieving short-term objectives but also creating a framework for lifelong success. This approach strengthens the brain's ability to stay focused, adapt to challenges, and maintain motivation. Moreover, the skills you develop through consistent goal setting, such as planning, self-discipline, and resilience, become automatic habits that support other areas of your life. Enhance self-discipline. As you achieve more goals, your brain becomes accustomed to the processes of commitment and follow-through. This increases your capacity for self-discipline in various aspects of life. Greater sense of purpose. Setting meaningful goals that align with your values creates a sense of purpose. This drives sustained motivation and helps the brain to consistently prioritize actions that lead to fulfillment. Improved mental and emotional resilience. Achieving challenging goals builds emotional resilience by teaching the brain to handle stress and adversity effectively. Each time you overcome an obstacle, your brain learns to adapt and develop stronger coping mechanisms, making it easier to tackle future challenges. This results in a more resilient mindset that sees setbacks as temporary and surmountable. Increased confidence and self-efficacy. Successfully setting and achieving goals boosts your confidence and belief in your abilities. As you accumulate small wins, your brain internalizes a pattern of success, reinforcing a can-do attitude that motivates you to aim higher. Integrating goal setting into your daily life. To make goal setting a permanent fixture in your life, integrate the practice into your daily routines. This helps to ensure that your brain remains engaged with your objectives and consistently works towards them, even when the initial excitement wanes. 1. Daily reflection and planning. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on your goals and plan the tasks that will bring you closer to them. This habit helps keep your brain focused on your priorities and allows you to adjust your actions based on your progress. Morning routine. Begin your day by reviewing your primary goals and setting an intention for the day. Ask yourself, what is one thing I can do today that will bring me closer to my goal? Evening reflection. Before bed, reflect on the progress made during the day. What went well? What could be improved? This practice reinforces a habit of continuous improvement and aligns your brain with the pursuit of your goals. 2. Use visual reminders. Keep your goals visible to remind yourself of what you are working towards. This could include writing them on sticky notes, setting phone reminders, or using a vision board. Vision boards. Create a visual representation of your goals with images and words that inspire you. Place the board where you can see it daily to keep your brain motivated and focused. Sticky notes. Place sticky notes with goal-related affirmations or action steps in places where you frequently look, such as your bathroom mirror, computer monitor, or refrigerator. 3. Maintain a goal journal. Keeping a goal journal allows you to document your journey, track progress, and reflect on your experiences. This reinforces the neural pathways related to the habit of goal setting and provides a written record of your growth. Track milestones and achievements. Regularly update your journal with milestones reached and any achievements along the way. This helps you celebrate small wins and maintain momentum. Reflect on challenges and adjustments. Use the journal to note any difficulties encountered and the solutions you implemented. This process enhances problem-solving skills and improves your ability to adapt your strategies as needed. Conclusion. Training your brain to make goal setting automatic. Setting goals that stick is not just about defining what you want to achieve, it's about training your brain to pursue your objectives consistently and effectively. By understanding the psychology behind goal setting, adopting SMART criteria, breaking goals into manageable steps, and committing to daily practices, you can make goal achievement an automatic part of your life. Integrating visualization, accountability, rewards, and a growth mindset into your approach further reinforces the brain's ability to stay on track. The skills and habits developed through effective goal setting extend beyond individual objectives. They contribute to a mindset of continuous growth, resilience, and self-discipline, ultimately enabling you to achieve anything you set your mind to. As you continue to train your brain to operate like an autopilot machine for success, remember that every small step counts, and each effort brings you closer to a life of fulfillment and accomplishment. By mastering the art of setting goals that stick, you are not only transforming your brain but also setting the foundation for a future where your aspirations are no longer just dreams, they become an inevitable reality. Chapter 6. Harnessing the Power of Focus and Attention. Focus and attention are the cornerstones of productivity and achievement. They enable you to concentrate on what truly matters, ignore distractions, and make meaningful progress toward your goals. However, in today's fast-paced world, distractions abound, and maintaining focus can be challenging. To train your brain as an autopilot machine for success, you must learn to harness the power of focus and attention deliberately. This chapter will explore the science behind focus, discuss techniques for improving your attention span, and provide practical strategies for creating an environment conducive to deep work. The science of focus and attention. To understand how to harness the power of focus and attention, it's essential to first comprehend how these processes function in the brain. 1. The role of the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex, PFC, is the part of the brain responsible for higher-order thinking, decision-making, and directing attention. When you focus on a task, the PFC filters out irrelevant information and prioritizes what's important. The ability to concentrate deeply on a task relies on the effective functioning of this region. 2. The two types of attention, focused and diffused. Focused attention. This is a state of intense concentration on a single task. It is characterized by deep cognitive engagement, allowing you to absorb information, solve problems, or complete tasks more efficiently. Focused attention is required for complex activities such as studying, writing, or analyzing data. Diffused attention. This is a more relaxed state of awareness that occurs when your mind wanders or you engage in low-stakes tasks, such as brainstorming or daydreaming. While diffused attention is less structured, it can still be beneficial for creativity and problem-solving as it allows the brain to make connections between different ideas. 3. Attention and neurotransmitters. The role of dopamine and acetylcholine. Neurotransmitters play a significant role in regulating attention. Dopamine, associated with motivation and reward, helps maintain focus by creating a sense of pleasure or satisfaction when you complete tasks. Acetylcholine, on the other hand, is directly involved in enhancing focused attention and learning. When these neurotransmitters are in balance, it is easier to sustain attention for extended periods. 4. The impact of multitasking on focus. Contrary to popular belief, multitasking is not an effective way to increase productivity. The brain is not designed to handle multiple complex tasks simultaneously. Instead, it rapidly switches between tasks, which can reduce the quality of work and increase mental fatigue. This phenomenon, known as task switching, can impair your ability to concentrate deeply on any one task and diminish overall performance. Techniques for improving focus and attention. Improving focus requires intentional practice and a structured approach to managing your time, environment, and mental state. Here are some techniques that can help you enhance your ability to concentrate. 1. Practice mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation involves training your attention by focusing on the present moment. It has been shown to improve the brain's ability to concentrate by strengthening the prefrontal cortex and enhancing the connection between different brain regions involved in attention. How to practice mindfulness meditation. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes daily to sit quietly and focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. This practice helps improve your ability to direct attention and resist distractions over time. 2. Use the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is a time management method that involves breaking work into intervals, usually 25 minutes long, followed by a short break. This approach leverages the brain's natural rhythms to maintain high levels of focus and productivity. How it works. Set a timer for 25 minutes and work on a single task without interruption. When the timer goes off, take a 5-minute break. After 4 intervals, take a longer break, 15 to 30 minutes. This technique prevents burnout and helps the brain maintain attention over extended periods. 3. Train your attention with focus exercises. Just as you would train a muscle, you can train your attention span with specific exercises that challenge your ability to focus. Single task practice. Choose a task and commit to working on it exclusively for a set period. For example, read a book for 20 minutes without checking your phone or getting up. Gradually increase the time to strengthen your concentration. Counting backwards. Another exercise is to count backward from 100 by threes. This mentally demanding task forces your brain to focus intensely, improving your ability to concentrate on complex tasks. 4. Leverage the power of visualization. Visualization is not only helpful for goal setting but also for improving focus. Mentally rehearsing a task or visualizing yourself completing a project helps prepare your brain for focused attention. How to use visualization for focus. Before starting a task, close your eyes and imagine yourself working on it with full concentration. Picture yourself avoiding distractions, staying engaged, and successfully completing the task. This primes your brain for a state of flow. Strategies for creating an environment conducive to focus. Your physical and digital environments can either support or undermine your efforts to concentrate. Here are some strategies for creating an environment that promotes focus. 1. Minimize distractions. Identify and remove distractions that interfere with your ability to concentrate. Common distractions include smartphone notifications, noisy environments, and cluttered workspaces. Turn off notifications. Disable notifications on your phone and computer while working. Consider using apps that block distracting websites during designated work times. Create a quiet workspace. If possible, find a quiet location where you can work without interruption. Noise-canceling headphones can help if your environment is particularly noisy. Declutter your workspace. A clean and organized workspace can reduce mental distractions. Keep only the essentials on your desk and remove unnecessary items. 2. Set boundaries for deep work. Deep work refers to periods of intense focus on a cognitively demanding task. It is during these times that you can make significant progress on important projects. Schedule deep work sessions. Block out specific times in your calendar for deep work. Let others know that you are not available during these times, and avoid scheduling meetings or appointments that could disrupt your concentration. Use a Do Not Disturb sign. If you work in a shared space, place a Do Not Disturb sign on your door or desk to signal that you need uninterrupted time. 3. Control your digital environment. Digital distractions are a common challenge in maintaining focus. To harness your attention, you need to be proactive about managing your digital environment. Use focus apps. There are several apps designed to help you stay on task, such as Forest, which rewards you for staying off your phone, and Freedom, which blocks distracting websites. Organize your digital workspace. Close unnecessary tabs and applications while working. Keep your digital workspace clean by organizing files and minimizing visual clutter on your screen. Cultivating the state of flow. Flow is a mental state where you are fully immersed in an activity, experiencing high levels of focus, creativity, and productivity. When you are in flow, time seems to pass quickly, and you can work for long periods without feeling fatigued. 1. Set clear goals for each task. Flow is more likely to occur when you have clear, achievable goals. Define what you want to accomplish in each work session, whether it's writing a specific number of pages or solving a particular problem. 2. Match the challenge to your skill level. Flow happens when a task is challenging enough to engage you, but not so difficult that it becomes overwhelming. Aim for tasks that push your abilities slightly beyond your comfort zone to maintain focus and motivation. 3. Minimize interruptions. To enter a state of flow, eliminate potential interruptions during your work session. Turn off phone notifications, let colleagues know you are not available, and find a quiet place to work. 4. Engage in activities you enjoy. Flow is more easily achieved when you are engaged in activities you find enjoyable or meaningful. When possible, align your tasks with your interests and passions, as this naturally boosts your attention and focus. Long-term benefits of mastering focus and attention. Training your brain to harness the power of focus and attention offers numerous long-term benefits, including 1. Increased productivity. With improved focus, you can complete tasks more efficiently and with higher quality. You'll spend less time dealing with distractions and more time making progress on meaningful work. 2. Enhanced cognitive abilities. Practicing focus strengthens the neural networks associated with attention, leading to improved memory, learning, and problem-solving skills. 3. Reduced stress and anxiety. When you are able to concentrate on tasks without being overwhelmed by distractions, you experience a greater sense of control over your workload. This can reduce feelings of stress and anxiety, for a greater achievement of goals. With consistent focus, you can make steady progress toward your goals. Each small win reinforces your motivation and increases the likelihood of long-term success. Conclusion: training your brain to focus on autopilot. Harnessing the power of focus and attention is a critical step in training your brain to function like an autopilot machine for success. By understanding the science behind focus, implementing strategies to enhance attention, and creating environments that support concentration, you can consistently direct your mental energy toward achieving your goals. As you practice these techniques, you'll find that focusing becomes less of a struggle and more of an automatic response. This ability to concentrate deeply on the tasks that matter most will not only improve your productivity but also pave the way for a fulfilling and successful life. Chapter 7: Developing a Growth Mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that one's abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and perseverance. Coined by psychologist Carol Dweck, the term contrasts with a fixed mindset, which views intelligence and talents as static traits. By cultivating a growth mindset, you can transform your brain into an autopilot machine for success, allowing you to embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, and continually seek improvement. This chapter will delve into the principles of a growth mindset, how to shift from a fixed mindset, and practical strategies to foster growth in various areas of your life. Understanding the growth mindset. The growth mindset is based on the belief that abilities and intelligence are malleable, and that consistent effort and learning can lead to significant personal development. It emphasizes, 1. The power of yet. When you encounter setbacks or fail to meet expectations, the word yet can change your perspective. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," reframe it as, "I can't do this yet." This simple word shift encourages you to see challenges as temporary and surmountable. 2. Viewing failure as feedback. Those with a growth mindset see failure not as a sign of inadequacy but as valuable feedback. When you view mistakes as opportunities to learn, you can use them to refine your approach and ultimately achieve better results. 3. Embracing challenges. A growth mindset thrives on challenges. Instead of avoiding difficult situations, it encourages you to see them as pathways to growth. When you embrace challenges, you train your brain to persist and develop new skills, expanding your abilities over time. Differences between growth and fixed mindsets. Understanding the key differences between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset is crucial for making the shift. Here are some contrasting characteristics. The neuroscience behind a growth mindset. Research in neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt in response to experience, supports the idea that intelligence and abilities are not fixed traits. Here's how neuroplasticity plays a role in the development of a growth mindset. 1. Strengthening neural connections. When you learn new skills or overcome challenges, your brain forms new neural connections or strengthens existing ones. Repeated practice and effort make these connections more robust, enabling you to perform tasks more efficiently over time. 2. The role of myelination. Myelination is the process of coating nerve fibers with a fatty substance called myelin, which speeds up the transmission of electrical signals between neurons. The more you practice a skill, the more myelination occurs, enhancing your performance. 3. The brain's reward system. The brain releases dopamine, a feel-good neurotransmitter, in response to effort and achievement. This reward system can reinforce a growth mindset by making the process of learning and improving enjoyable. Shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Making the transition from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset requires conscious effort and practice. Here are strategies to help you develop a growth-oriented approach. 1. Reframe limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are assumptions about your abilities that hold you back. To reframe these beliefs, identify statements like "I'm not good at math" or "I can't learn new languages" and replace them with growth-oriented alternatives, such as "I can improve my math skills with practice" or "I can learn a new language by dedicating time to study." 2. Embrace the learning process. Focus on the process of learning rather than just the end result. When you value the effort and strategies involved in achieving a goal, you're more likely to stay motivated even when faced with setbacks. 3. Use positive self-talk. Encourage yourself with affirmations and constructive self-talk. Instead of criticizing yourself when you struggle, remind yourself that effort is a necessary part of growth. Phrases like "I am learning," "I am improving," and "every step forward counts" can help reinforce a growth mindset. 4. Set learning goals rather than performance goals. Performance goals focus on the outcome, for example, getting a high grade, while learning goals focus on the process of acquiring new skills, for example, mastering a subject. By setting learning goals, you emphasize growth and effort, which can help you stay committed even when progress is slow. Practical strategies for cultivating a growth mindset. To foster a growth mindset in different areas of your life, consider the following strategies. 1. Develop a habit of lifelong learning. Lifelong learning is essential for maintaining a growth mindset. Make a habit of regularly challenging yourself with new experiences, knowledge, and skills. Read books and take courses. Commit to reading regularly or taking courses in subjects that interest you. This expands your knowledge base and encourages you to see learning as a continuous process. Pursue hobbies that challenge you. Try hobbies that require you to learn new skills, such as playing an instrument, learning a new language, or practicing a sport. Engaging in challenging activities outside of your comfort zone strengthens the growth mindset. 2. Seek constructive feedback. Feedback helps you identify areas for improvement, but it's essential to approach it with a growth-oriented mindset. Instead of taking feedback personally, view it as a tool for learning. Ask for specific feedback. Request constructive, specific feedback rather than general comments. Ask questions like, "What could I do to improve in this area?" or "What strategies would help me perform better?" Reflect on feedback regularly. Take time to reflect on feedback received and use it to make positive changes. View criticism as an opportunity to grow, not as a judgment of your worth. 3. Cultivate grit and resilience. Grit involves maintaining passion and perseverance for long-term goals, while resilience is the ability to recover from setbacks. Together, they form the backbone of a growth mindset. Focus on long-term goals. Break long-term goals into smaller, manageable tasks to keep yourself motivated. Regularly review your progress and adjust strategies as needed. Learn to embrace discomfort. Being uncomfortable is often a sign that you are growing. Instead of avoiding discomfort, view it as a sign that you are pushing beyond your current capabilities. 4. Surround yourself with a growth-minded community. The people around you can significantly influence your mindset. Surround yourself with individuals who encourage growth, challenge you to improve, and support your learning journey. Engage in growth-oriented conversations. Share your goals, setbacks, and achievements with friends who have a growth mindset. Their perspectives and advice can help you see challenges as opportunities. Join learning groups or workshops. Participate in communities that promote growth, such as study groups, workshops, or mastermind groups. Engaging with others who are committed to learning can motivate you to maintain a growth mindset. The role of a growth mindset in achieving success. A growth mindset is not just about improving intelligence or skills, it plays a fundamental role in achieving success across various aspects of life. 1. Career development. In the workplace, a growth mindset helps you adapt to changing conditions, acquire new skills, and take on leadership roles. It encourages you to seek out challenging projects that push your capabilities and enhance your career trajectory. 2. Personal relationships. In relationships, a growth mindset promotes open communication and a willingness to improve. Instead of seeing conflict as a sign of incompatibility, view it as an opportunity to grow together and develop a deeper understanding. 3. Health and fitness. Adopting a growth mindset can help you overcome obstacles in your health and fitness journey. It encourages you to view setbacks as temporary and motivates you to persevere through challenges to achieve your health goals. 4. Entrepreneurship and innovation. For entrepreneurs, a growth mindset is crucial for navigating the uncertainties and failures that come with building a business. It enables you to pivot, learn from mistakes, and continuously improve your products or services. Conclusion: embedding a growth mindset in your daily life. Developing a growth mindset is a lifelong journey that requires consistent effort and reflection. It's about shifting your perspective to see potential in every situation, embracing challenges as opportunities, and continually pushing your limits. By embedding a growth mindset in your daily life, you empower your brain to operate on autopilot for success, constantly seeking improvement and learning from every experience. As you practice the strategies outlined in this chapter, you will find that the process of growing and learning becomes a natural part of your mindset. You will not only achieve your goals but also unlock a new level of resilience, adaptability, and fulfillment in every area of your life. The growth mindset is not just a tool for personal development, it is a powerful framework that transforms how you see yourself and the world, setting the stage for limitless possibilities. Chapter 8. Leveraging the subconscious mind for problem solving. The subconscious mind is a powerful tool that can aid in solving complex problems, generating creative ideas, and overcoming mental obstacles. It operates beneath the level of conscious awareness, processing vast amounts of information and influencing our thoughts, behaviors, and decisions. When effectively harnessed, the subconscious mind can act as a problem-solving machine that works autonomously, providing insights and solutions even when we aren't actively thinking about the issue at hand. This chapter explores how to tap into the power of the subconscious mind to enhance problem-solving skills, unlock creativity, and achieve breakthroughs in various areas of life. Understanding the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is a vast reservoir of thoughts, memories, and experiences that operate outside of conscious awareness. It influences our habits, emotional responses, and automatic behaviors. While the conscious mind handles logical reasoning and deliberate thinking, the subconscious mind operates in the background, continuously processing information. Key characteristics of the subconscious mind include: 1. Automatic processing. The subconscious mind can process information automatically, handling repetitive tasks and filtering sensory input without conscious effort. For example, once you learn to drive a car, the act of driving becomes a subconscious skill that requires less active thought. 2. Pattern recognition. The subconscious mind excels at recognizing patterns, making it adept at solving problems by drawing from previous experiences and knowledge. It can connect seemingly unrelated ideas to find solutions that may not be immediately apparent to the conscious mind. 3. Creative potential. Many creative insights arise from the subconscious mind. When you engage in activities that don't require active problem solving, such as taking a walk or sleeping, your subconscious continues to work on problems in the background, often leading to sudden aha moments. The science behind subconscious problem solving. Researching cognitive psychology and neuroscience provides insights into how the subconscious mind contributes to problem solving. 1. Incubation effect. The incubation effect refers to the phenomenon where taking a break from actively trying to solve a problem can lead to a sudden solution. During this period, the subconscious mind continues to process information, making connections and working through the problem while the conscious mind is at rest. 2. Default mode network, DMN. The default mode network is a network of brain regions that becomes active when the mind is at rest or engaged in activities that don't require focused attention. It plays a crucial role in mind wandering, introspection, and spontaneous thinking. When the DMN is active, the brain can integrate information and generate novel solutions. 3. Sleep and problem solving. Sleep is a powerful tool for leveraging the subconscious mind. During sleep, particularly in the REM, rapid eye movement phase, the brain consolidates memories and processes complex information. Many people have experienced solving problems or gaining insights upon waking up, demonstrating the subconscious mind's problem-solving capabilities during sleep. Techniques for activating the subconscious mind. To tap into the power of the subconscious mind for problem solving, certain techniques can be employed. These strategies allow you to harness the mind's natural abilities to process information in the background, generating creative solutions and insights. 1. Visualization. Visualization involves mentally rehearsing scenarios or imagining desired outcomes in vivid detail. By visualizing a problem and its potential solutions, you engage the subconscious mind, which begins to work towards making that visualized outcome a reality. Use mental imagery, close your eyes and picture the problem in your mind. Imagine various solutions and visualize the steps you would take to implement them. This engages the subconscious to work on solving the problem, even when you aren't actively thinking about it. Rehearse success. Visualize yourself successfully overcoming obstacles and solving problems. This primes your subconscious to seek out opportunities and resources that can help you achieve that success. 2. Affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that are repeated to reinforce desired beliefs or behaviors. By using affirmations focused on problem solving and creativity, you can program your subconscious mind to stay solution-oriented. Repeat problem-solving statements. Use affirmations like "I am a creative problem solver" or "My mind finds solutions effortless." Repeating these statements regularly helps condition your subconscious to approach challenges with a problem-solving mindset. Focus on solutions, not problems. Formulate affirmations that highlight the solutions rather than the issues. For example, instead of saying, "I don't want to struggle with this problem," say, "I am finding effective solutions to this problem." 3. Meditation and mindfulness. Meditation and mindfulness can quiet the conscious mind, allowing the subconscious to become more active. These practices encourage a state of relaxation that facilitates subconscious processing, helping you gain insights into complex issues. Practice daily meditation. Set aside time each day for meditation to clear your mind. During meditation, focus on your breathing or a single calming thought, allowing your subconscious mind to work freely on underlying problems. Mindful observation. While engaging in activities like walking or sitting quietly, practice observing your thoughts without judgment. This allows subconscious insights to surface naturally. For dream analysis and lucid dreaming. Since the subconscious mind is highly active during sleep, you can use dream analysis and lucid dreaming to access subconscious solutions. Keep a dream journal. Write down your dreams as soon as you wake up. Look for patterns or recurring themes that may provide insights into problems you are facing. Practice lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming, where you are aware that you are dreaming, can be used to explore problems or rehearse solutions. By setting the intention to focus on a particular issue before sleep, you may be able to find answers within the dream state. 5. Engage in automatic writing. Automatic writing involves writing continuously without consciously directing your thoughts. This technique allows the subconscious mind to express itself freely, often leading to surprising insights and solutions. Set a timer for 10-15 minutes. Write without pausing to think or edit. Let the words flow naturally, even if they seem random. Review your writing afterward for any ideas or solutions that may have emerged. Ask a question before writing. Pose a specific problem or question to your subconscious before starting. Then, begin writing and let whatever comes to mind flow onto the page. Applying subconscious problem-solving techniques in different contexts. The techniques for leveraging the subconscious mind can be applied across various areas of life, including career, personal relationships, and creative pursuits. Here's how to use these methods in specific contexts. 1. Career and professional development. Creative brainstorming. Use visualization and automatic writing to generate innovative ideas for projects or business strategies. By letting your subconscious contribute, you may come up with unique approaches that set you apart in your field. Overcoming work challenges. If you are stuck on a particular work-related problem, practice mindfulness or meditation to clear your mind. Often, solutions will emerge once you take a step back from the conscious struggle. 2. Personal relationships. Resolving conflicts. Visualize positive outcomes for relationship conflicts, focusing on mutual understanding and resolution. This primes your subconscious to find ways to communicate effectively and resolve issues amicably. Enhancing communication. Use affirmations to reinforce positive beliefs about your communication skills. By programming your subconscious with statements like, "I communicate clearly and effectively," you set the stage for better interactions. 3. Creative pursuits and innovation. Artistic expression. Artists, writers, and musicians often tap into their subconscious minds for inspiration. Engage in meditation or automatic writing to unlock creative ideas that might be hidden beneath conscious awareness. Scientific and technical problem solving. Many great scientific discoveries have come from subconscious insights. Albert Einstein, for example, relied on thought experiments, essentially mental visualizations, to develop his theories. Use visualization and dream analysis to explore complex scientific or technical problems. Integrating subconscious problem solving into daily life. Making subconscious problem solving a regular part of your life involves consistent practice and integration of the techniques discussed. Here are some steps to incorporate these strategies into your routine. 1. Create a routine for subconscious engagement. Set aside time for meditation or mindfulness. Dedicate 10-15 minutes daily for meditation. Use this time to clear your mind and allow your subconscious to work on any pressing problems. Practice daily visualization. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your goals and potential solutions to challenges. Make this a habit, and you will train your subconscious to stay focused on problem solving. 2. Maintain a problem solving journal. Record insights and ideas. Keep a journal to jot down any spontaneous insights, dreams, or ideas that arise throughout the day. Reviewing these entries regularly can reveal patterns and provide valuable clues for solving complex problems. Use prompts to stimulate writing. If you're struggling with a particular problem, use writing prompts to stimulate subconscious thinking. Questions like "What could I try that I haven't considered?" can help activate new lines of thought. 3. Embrace downtime. Take breaks from intensive problem solving. When you feel mentally blocked, take a break to allow the subconscious mind to work. Engaging in a relaxing activity can facilitate the incubation effect, leading to sudden breakthroughs. Allow time for play and exploration. Playfulness and curiosity stimulate creativity. Activities that don't require focused thought, like doodling or going for a walk, can activate the default mode network and foster subconscious problem solving. Conclusion: trusting the subconscious mind as a problem-solving partner. Leveraging the subconscious mind for problem-solving requires a balance between conscious effort and subconscious processing. The conscious mind is excellent for deliberate thinking and analysis, while the subconscious excels at recognizing patterns, generating insights, and making connections that the conscious mind may overlook. By integrating techniques such as visualization, meditation, affirmations, and automatic writing, you can effectively enlist your subconscious as a reliable partner in solving life's challenges. It's important to develop a habit of trusting the subconscious mind and allowing it time to process information, rather than constantly relying on conscious efforts alone. Recognizing that some of the best solutions may arise when you're not actively trying to solve a problem can reduce stress and enhance creativity. Whether you're facing career dilemmas, relationship conflicts, or creative blocks, the subconscious mind offers an untapped reservoir of potential that, when properly engaged, can lead to profound breakthroughs. As you continue to practice these techniques and integrate them into your daily life, you'll find that your mind becomes more adept at finding solutions, even to the most complex problems. Trust in the process, remain open to insights, and allow your subconscious to guide you toward achieving your goals. Ultimately, by leveraging the power of the subconscious mind, you can transform your problem-solving abilities and unlock new levels of personal and professional success. Chapter 9: Creating an environment that supports automatic success. The environment you live and work in plays a crucial role in shaping your habits, behaviors, and overall success. When your surroundings are designed to support your goals, achieving success becomes a more automatic process. This chapter explores how to structure your physical and social environment to encourage productive behaviors and minimize distractions, making it easier for your brain to operate on autopilot towards achieving your goals. The impact of environment on behavior. Your environment influences your thoughts and actions, often in ways that are subtle yet powerful. It can either propel you toward your goals or create barriers that make progress difficult. Understanding the impact of your surroundings allows you to take control and design spaces that naturally support positive habits and outcomes. 1. The role of cues and triggers. Environmental cues are stimuli that prompt certain behaviors. For example, the sight of your smartphone might trigger the habit of checking social media, while a well-organized desk could prompt you to start working. By setting up cues that encourage productive behaviors and removing those that lead to distraction, you can train your brain to engage in desirable habits automatically. 2. The power of social influence. The people you surround yourself with also shape your behaviors. Social norms, peer pressure, and shared values can either reinforce your commitment to your goals or distract you from them. By aligning yourself with a supportive social network, you create an environment where success is not only encouraged but expected. 3. The impact of physical space. The layout and organization of physical spaces affect your mood, energy levels, and productivity. A cluttered, disorganized space can lead to mental fatigue and procrastination, while a clean, organized environment can enhance focus and motivation. Structuring your physical environment for automatic success. Creating an environment that supports automatic success involves organizing your physical spaces in a way that naturally promotes positive behaviors. This section provides practical strategies for optimizing various aspects of your surroundings to facilitate effortless progress toward your goals. 1. Organizing your workspace. Your workspace is where you spend a significant amount of time, so it's important to design it in a way that fosters productivity and minimizes distractions. Eliminate clutter. A clutter-free workspace reduces cognitive load, allowing you to focus more effectively. Keep only essential items on your desk, and store away anything that isn't immediately needed for your tasks. Design for functionality. Arrange your tools, documents, and equipment in a way that makes them easily accessible. The goal is to minimize friction when performing tasks, so everything you need is within reach without having to search. Create visual cues for habits. Use objects in your environment to remind you of your goals. For example, placing a book you're reading in plain sight or setting a water bottle on your desk can encourage positive habits such as reading and staying hydrated. 2. Optimizing your home environment. Your home should be a place that not only provides comfort but also supports your aspirations. Even subtle changes can make a significant difference in how you feel and behave. Set up zones for different activities. Designate specific areas in your home for various activities, for example, a workout corner, a reading nook, or a meditation space. This creates an association between each zone and the activity, making it easier to engage in these behaviors habitually. Minimize distractions. If you find certain objects in your home, like a TV or gaming console, are distracting, move them out of your main living space or limit their accessibility. Alternatively, designate digital-free times when you avoid using screens. Add motivational elements. Incorporate elements in your environment that inspire and motivate you, such as vision boards, motivational quotes, or artwork that reflects your goals and values. 3. Using environmental triggers to encourage habits. Deliberately placing triggers in your environment can help reinforce positive behaviors and make it easier to stick to good habits. Habit stacking with triggers. Pair a new habit with an existing routine to create a habit stack. For example, if you want to practice daily affirmations, place a sticky note with your affirmations on the bathroom mirror and say them while brushing your teeth. Leverage proximity and accessibility. Make the habits you want to adopt easy to access and the ones you want to avoid harder to engage with. For instance, keep healthy snacks visible on the counter while storing junk food out of sight. Creating a social environment that fosters success. The people you interact with can either support your growth or hinder your progress. Surrounding yourself with a social network that encourages your goals is crucial for creating an environment that drives automatic success. 1. Building a supportive network. The company you keep significantly influences your mindset and behavior. Seek out relationships with individuals who share your goals or who inspire you to strive for more. Join groups and communities with similar goals. Whether it's a fitness group, a professional association, or a mastermind group, being around like-minded individuals creates a sense of accountability and motivates you to stay committed to your objectives. Seek mentorship and guidance. Find mentors who have achieved what you aspire to and learn from their experiences. Their insights can help you avoid common pitfalls and maintain focus on your goals. Distance yourself from negative influences. Identify relationships that drain your energy or discourage your aspirations. While it may not be possible to completely cut ties, limit your exposure to negativity and focus on cultivating relationships that uplift you. 2. Cultivating a culture of growth and achievement. Fostering an atmosphere that values growth and achievement creates a positive feedback loop that continually reinforces progress. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge and celebrate achievements, no matter how small. This creates a culture of positivity and encourages continuous effort toward bigger goals. Encourage healthy competition. Engage in friendly competition with peers to boost motivation. For instance, set fitness or productivity challenges that push you to strive for more. Practice accountability with a partner. Find an accountability partner who can help you stay on track. Regularly check in with each other to discuss progress and setbacks, providing mutual encouragement. Using digital tools to enhance your environment. In today's digital age, the virtual environment is just as influential as the physical one. Digital tools and technology can be harnessed to support automatic success by streamlining tasks, minimizing distractions, and keeping your goals top of mind. 1. Digital organization for productivity. Use task management apps. Tools like Trello, Asana, or Todoist can help you keep track of tasks and prioritize them effectively. Setting up automated reminders ensures that important activities don't slip through the cracks. Minimize digital clutter. Keep your computer desktop, email inbox, and smartphone organized. Digital clutter can be just as distracting as physical clutter, so aim for a clean and orderly digital workspace. 2. Managing digital distractions. Use website blockers. Applications like Stay Focused or Freedom can help limit access to distracting websites during work hours. Set app limits. Limit your use of social media or other distracting apps by setting time restrictions on your smartphone. This helps you stay focused on tasks that contribute to your goals. 3. Leveraging technology for habit formation. Use habit tracking apps. Apps like Habitica, Streaks, or Loop Habit Tracker can help you monitor your progress and provide visual feedback on your consistency. Set alarms and reminders for key habits. Use your phone or smart devices to set reminders for important habits, such as taking breaks, drinking water, or practicing meditation. The role of environmental design in long-term success. When you design your environment to support automatic success, it becomes easier to sustain long-term progress. Your environment essentially becomes a partner in your journey, nudging you in the right direction and making beneficial behaviors feel almost effortless. 1. Creating a self-sustaining feedback loop. By consistently reinforcing positive behaviors through environmental design, you create a self-sustaining feedback loop where success breeds more success. The more you achieve, the more motivated you become, further reinforcing your commitment to your goals. 2. Adapting your environment as you grow. As you reach new levels of success, your goals and needs may evolve. It's important to periodically reassess and adapt your environment to align with your current aspirations. What supported you in the past may not be sufficient for the next level, so stay flexible and make adjustments as necessary. 3. Balancing comfort and challenge. While it's essential to create an environment that supports automatic behaviors, it's also important to include elements that challenge you to grow. Stretching your comfort zone periodically ensures that you continue to develop new skills and avoid stagnation. Conclusion: crafting an environment that works for you. Creating an environment that supports automatic success is about more than just organizing your physical space. It's about shaping your surroundings, social circles, and digital tools in a way that facilitates progress toward your goals. When your environment aligns with your aspirations, it encourages you to adopt positive habits and behaviors effortlessly. Design your spaces with intentionality, optimize your social interactions, and use technology as a tool to support your journey. By taking control of these external factors, you can make achieving success not only possible but automatic. The key is to be proactive in adjusting your environment as your goals evolve, ensuring that it continues to serve as a catalyst for growth and success in all areas of life. Chapter 10: The Role of Consistency and Patience in Brain Training. Achieving success in any area of life requires more than just a one-time effort or sudden burst of motivation. It demands consistent action and the patience to see long-term changes through to completion. When it comes to brain training, consistency and patience are not just optional, they are essential for lasting transformation. This chapter delves into why these qualities are crucial for brain training, how they work in tandem, and practical strategies to cultivate them in your journey to automatic success. Understanding the necessity of consistency. Consistency refers to the practice of regularly engaging in a behavior or activity over a period of time. In the context of brain training, it means repeatedly using techniques, exercises, and strategies that help mold your neural pathways to support new habits, thoughts, and behaviors. 1. The science behind consistency in brain training. Neuroscientists often discuss the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. Neuroplasticity is activated through repetition. The more frequently a behavior is practiced, the stronger and more ingrained the associated neural pathways become. Consistent actions reinforce these pathways, making behaviors feel more automatic over time. For instance, if you consistently practice meditation or mindfulness, your brain becomes more efficient at managing stress, focusing attention, and calming itself down. Likewise, if you regularly practice positive self-talk, your brain gradually replaces negative thought patterns with more constructive ones. 2. Why consistency is hard. Consistency may sound simple in theory, but maintaining it can be challenging. Obstacles such as boredom, frustration, distractions, and setbacks can interrupt your routine. Many people start with enthusiasm but struggle to keep up the effort over the long term. Understanding why this happens can help you anticipate difficulties and find ways to stay on track. The motivation trap. Relying solely on motivation can be problematic because motivation tends to fluctuate. The initial excitement of setting a new goal often wanes as challenges arise or as the novelty wears off. Underestimating the power of small actions. People often think big changes require big efforts. However, it is the small, repeated actions that add up to significant transformation over time. The importance of patience in brain training. Patience involves the ability to tolerate delays, setbacks, or difficulty without becoming frustrated or giving up. In brain training, patience allows you to persist even when progress feels slow or invisible. 1. The slow but steady nature of brain changes. Unlike physical fitness, where you might see visible changes relatively quickly, changes in the brain can be subtler and take longer to manifest. For example, the benefits of practicing gratitude or visualization may not be immediately noticeable, but with time and continued practice, they can lead to profound shifts in your mindset, resilience, and overall well-being. 2. The role of delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is the ability to resist the temptation of an immediate reward in favor of a larger, more enduring reward in the future. Training your brain involves many moments where you must prioritize long-term benefits over short-term comfort. For example, choosing to meditate for 10 minutes instead of scrolling through social media may not provide an immediate sense of pleasure, but the long-term benefits to your mental clarity and emotional stability are substantial. How consistency and patience work together. Consistency and patience are interdependent. Consistency requires patience to continue when immediate results are not evident, and patience becomes effective when coupled with consistent effort. When these qualities are integrated, they create a powerful synergy that accelerates brain training and personal growth. 1. Building momentum through small wins. Small, consistent actions create a sense of momentum, which reinforces motivation and makes it easier to keep going. When you see even slight improvements from your efforts, it becomes easier to stay patient and continue working toward your goal. 2. The compounding effect of consistent effort. Much like compound interest in finance, consistent effort in brain training generates results that grow exponentially over time. The initial stages may show minimal improvement, but as the cumulative effect of your actions builds up, the rate of progress accelerates, making the effort more rewarding. Strategies for cultivating consistency in brain training. Maintaining consistency in brain training is about setting realistic goals, creating systems that support your habits, and developing strategies to overcome inevitable setbacks. Here are some practical ways to build consistency into your routine. 1. Set small, achievable goals. Breaking down large goals into smaller, more manageable tasks makes it easier to maintain consistent effort. For example, if you aim to develop a daily meditation practice, start with just 5 minutes a day and gradually increase the time as the habit becomes ingrained. 2. Create a routine. Habits are formed through repetition, and routines provide a structure that makes it easier to perform actions regularly. Establish a set time each day for your brain training activities, such as visualization exercises, meditation, or cognitive training games. Making these practices part of your daily routine reduces the effort required to remember to do them. 3. Use habit tracking tools. Habit trackers can help you monitor your consistency and provide a visual representation of your progress. Seeing a streak of completed days can motivate you to maintain the habit, as you won't want to break the chain. 4. Build accountability. Sharing your goals with a friend, joining a group, or working with a coach can help you stay accountable. Knowing that someone else is aware of your efforts can motivate you to stay consistent, especially during times when your motivation is low. Strategies for cultivating patience in brain training. Building patience involves training yourself to tolerate discomfort and delay. Here are some techniques to help cultivate patience as you train your brain for long-term success. 1. Embrace the process, not just the outcome. Shifting your focus from the end result to the journey itself can help you enjoy the process more and stay motivated even when progress is slow. Appreciate the small steps you take each day and recognize them as essential parts of the bigger picture. 2. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness teaches you to stay present and accept your experiences without judgment. Regular meditation practice can improve your ability to remain calm in the face of setbacks, making it easier to maintain patience over time. 3. Visualize the long-term benefits. When you find yourself becoming impatient, remind yourself of the larger rewards that consistent effort will bring. Visualization can help reinforce your commitment to the long-term goal by making the benefits feel more real and attainable. 4. Learn from setbacks. Treat setbacks as learning opportunities rather than failures. Reflecting on what went wrong and how you can improve ensures that each challenge contributes to your growth rather than detracting from your progress. The role of time in brain training. Time is a key factor in brain training, as it allows for the gradual formation and reinforcement of new neural pathways. The longer you stick with a practice, the more ingrained it becomes in your brain's architecture. 1. The 21-90 rule. Popularized by habit formation experts, the 21-90 rule suggests that it takes approximately 21 days to form a habit and 90 days to create a lifestyle change. While individual results may vary, this concept emphasizes the importance of sticking with a new practice long enough for it to become a part of your daily routine. 2. Understanding the plateau effect. In brain training, you may experience periods where it seems like progress has stalled. This is known as the plateau effect. These plateaus are a natural part of the learning process and often precede breakthroughs. Consistent effort during these phases ensures that you continue building the foundation necessary for eventual leaps in progress. Practical exercises for developing consistency and patience. To integrate consistency and patience into your brain training routine, consider incorporating the following exercises. 1. Daily journaling. Reflect on your progress at the end of each day by writing in a journal. Record what you did well, what could be improved, and how you felt during the process. This helps you stay mindful of your efforts and provides a sense of accountability. 2. Set weekly mini-goals. Break down your larger goals into weekly mini-goals. These smaller targets keep you focused and motivated while also making the larger objective feel more manageable. 3. Schedule regular progress reviews. Periodically assess your progress to see how far you've come. Use these reviews to adjust your strategies, celebrate milestones, and reinforce your commitment to consistency and patience. 4. Practice deliberate patience. Engage in activities that naturally cultivate patience, such as puzzles, art, or long walks. These practices teach you to enjoy processes that require time and effort, making it easier to apply the same mindset to brain training. Conclusion: the long-term payoff of consistency and patience. Consistency and patience are foundational principles in brain training, shaping the pathway to success by ensuring that positive behaviors become habitual. When you commit to small, daily actions and embrace the slow but steady nature of change, you activate the brain's ability to reorganize itself in ways that support your goals. The results may not always be immediate, but with time, the cumulative effect of consistent effort and patient perseverance can transform your life. Remember, brain training is not about making drastic changes overnight but about the gradual, ongoing process of growth. Each small step forward, each instance of resisting the urge to give up, and every moment spent cultivating positive habits adds to the foundation of lasting transformation. Stay consistent, be patient, and trust in the process. The results will come. Chapter 11: The Science of Reward and Reinforcement. Understanding how the brain responds to rewards and reinforcement is crucial for training it to operate on autopilot for success. This chapter delves into the science of reward and reinforcement, exploring how these principles shape behavior, enhance motivation, and help establish new habits. By understanding these mechanisms, you can design effective strategies for brain training that leverage the natural processes of reward and reinforcement to achieve your goals. The neuroscience of reward and reinforcement. The brain is wired to seek out rewards. This pursuit is driven by the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure, motivation, and learning. When you achieve something that brings a sense of satisfaction or pleasure, dopamine is released, reinforcing the behavior that led to the reward and making it more likely to be repeated. 1. The role of dopamine in motivation and learning. Dopamine serves as a motivator by creating feelings of enjoyment or satisfaction when you achieve something rewarding. It helps the brain learn by strengthening the neural pathways associated with the behaviors that led to the reward. Each time you experience a rewarding outcome, the release of dopamine reinforces the connection between that behavior and the positive result, making it easier to repeat in the future. 2. The brain's reward system. The brain's reward system involves several key regions, including the ventral tegmental area, VTA. The VTA is one of the primary sources of dopamine in the brain. It is activated when you anticipate a reward or experience something pleasurable. The nucleus accumbens, often referred to as the brain's pleasure center, the nucleus accumbens processes the experience of reward and pleasure. It is heavily involved in reinforcing behaviors that lead to rewarding outcomes. The prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is responsible for decision-making and goal setting. It plays a critical role in planning behaviors that lead to rewards and in evaluating the long-term benefits of specific actions. 3. How reward pathways reinforce behavior. When you experience a reward, dopamine levels spike, signaling the brain to remember the behavior that led to the positive outcome. This process strengthens the associated neural pathways, making the behavior feel more automatic and easier to repeat. Over time, with consistent reinforcement, these pathways become so strong that the behavior becomes habitual. Types of reinforcement. Reinforcement is a process in which a stimulus strengthens or increases the likelihood of a particular behavior. There are two main types of reinforcement: positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement, both of which can be effectively used in brain training. 1. Positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement involves presenting a rewarding stimulus after a desired behavior is performed. For example, when you complete a workout, you may reward yourself with a healthy snack or some relaxation time. The pleasurable experience increases the likelihood that you will repeat the workout routine in the future. Examples in brain training. Using a reward system for completing tasks, such as giving yourself a small treat or break after finishing a focused work session. Celebrating milestones in your progress to reinforce the behaviors that helped you reach them. 2. Negative reinforcement. Negative reinforcement involves the removal of an unpleasant stimulus following a desired behavior. It is not about punishment but about reinforcing behaviors that help avoid or eliminate discomfort. For instance, completing a task early to avoid the stress of a looming deadline is an example of negative reinforcement. Examples in brain training. Taking proactive steps to manage stress by practicing meditation or physical exercise, which removes feelings of anxiety. Avoiding distractions to reduce feelings of guilt associated with procrastination. 3. Intrinsic versus extrinsic reinforcement. Intrinsic reinforcement. Intrinsic reinforcement comes from internal satisfaction, such as a sense of accomplishment or personal fulfillment. It is often more sustainable because the motivation is driven by the activity itself. Extrinsic reinforcement. Extrinsic reinforcement involves external rewards, such as money, praise, or other tangible incentives. While effective in the short term, extrinsic rewards may not always sustain long-term motivation once the reward is removed. The role of variable reward schedules. The concept of variable reward schedules comes from behavioral psychology and involves changing the frequency or timing of rewards to increase motivation and reinforce behavior. 1. Fixed versus variable rewards. Fixed rewards. Fixed rewards occur at predictable intervals, such as rewarding yourself with a break after every 30 minutes of focused work. While this approach can create consistency, it may lose its motivational power over time as the reward becomes expected. Variable rewards. Variable rewards are given at random or unpredictable intervals, which can be more motivating because the brain finds the uncertainty exciting. For example, giving yourself a random reward after completing a task can create a sense of anticipation, increasing the desire to perform the behavior. 2. Applying variable rewards to brain training. Incorporating variable rewards into your brain training routine can help maintain motivation. This can be done by rewarding yourself occasionally for completing a task or achieving a milestone, but not every single time. The unpredictability of the reward keeps the brain engaged and eager to repeat the behavior. Strategies for using reward and reinforcement in brain training. To effectively harness the power of reward and reinforcement, it is important to design strategies that are tailored to your goals and preferences. Here are some practical ways to incorporate these principles into your brain training routine. 1. Identify meaningful rewards. Choose rewards that genuinely motivate you. This could be something simple, such as enjoying your favorite hobby, or more substantial, like taking a weekend trip. The key is to find rewards that are personally meaningful, as this increases their reinforcing power. 2. Create a reward system. Establish a system where you earn rewards for completing specific tasks or reaching certain milestones. This could involve tracking your progress in a journal and setting rewards for each achievement. The reward system provides a sense of purpose and makes the process of brain training more engaging. 3. Balance immediate and long-term rewards. While short-term rewards can provide quick motivation, long-term rewards help keep you committed to the process. For example, rewarding yourself with a small treat after each productive day can help sustain daily motivation, while focusing on the long-term benefits of your actions, such as improved health or career success, reinforces your overall commitment. 4. Use self-praise as a reward. Self-praise is a form of intrinsic reinforcement that can be highly effective. When you recognize and appreciate your efforts, you activate the brain's reward pathways and strengthen your motivation to continue the behavior. Practice acknowledging your progress, no matter how small, and use self-praise to boost your morale. Avoiding the pitfalls of over-reliance on rewards. While rewards can be powerful motivators, over-reliance on them can diminish their effectiveness or lead to unintended consequences. It is important to use rewards strategically and avoid some common pitfalls. 1. Avoid rewarding every action. If rewards are given too frequently, they can lose their power. Instead, reserve rewards for significant achievements or milestones to maintain their motivational impact. 2. Be cautious with extrinsic rewards. While external rewards can be useful for jump-starting new habits, they should not become the sole source of motivation. Focus on developing intrinsic motivation by finding personal value and meaning in the actions themselves. This approach ensures that you remain committed even when the external rewards are no longer present. 3. Prevent the reward trap. The reward trap occurs when a person becomes overly fixated on the reward itself rather than the behavior that leads to it. For example, if you only exercise because of a tangible reward, you may lose interest in exercise once the reward is no longer available. To avoid this, emphasize the personal benefits of the behavior, such as how it makes you feel or how it contributes to your overall goals. Reinforcement and habit formation. The science of reinforcement is intricately connected with habit formation. Habits are essentially behaviors that have been reinforced so frequently that they become automatic. By understanding how reinforcement strengthens behaviors, you can design more effective strategies for establishing new habits. 1. The habit loop, cue, routine, and reward. Habits are formed through a process known as the habit loop, which consists of 3 components. Cue, a trigger that initiates the behavior. Routine, the behavior or action itself. Reward, the positive outcome that reinforces the behavior. By consciously designing your habit loops, you can leverage rewards to reinforce the routines you wish to establish. For example, if your goal is to meditate daily, the cue could be setting a reminder at a specific time, the routine would be the meditation session, and the reward could be enjoying a few minutes of relaxation afterward. 2. Gradual reinforcement. Start by reinforcing new behaviors frequently, and gradually reduce the frequency of rewards as the behavior becomes more ingrained. This approach ensures that the neural pathways for the behavior are strengthened enough to become automatic, even when rewards are less frequent. The role of self-reflection in reinforcement. Self-reflection helps reinforce behaviors by allowing you to recognize and appreciate your progress. Regularly reflecting on your achievements and the positive changes you've experienced reinforces the behaviors that led to them and strengthens your motivation. 1. Journaling for self-reinforcement. Keeping a journal allows you to document your progress, setbacks, and rewards. Reflect on what worked well, what didn't, and how the rewards impacted your motivation. This process reinforces your commitment to brain training and helps you adjust your strategies for better results. 2. Visualizing success as a reinforcement technique. Visualization can serve as a powerful form of self-reinforcement. When you imagine yourself succeeding and experiencing the rewards of your hard work, you activate the brain's reward pathways. This technique reinforces the behaviors that led to that success, making them more likely to become automatic. Visualization techniques for reinforcement. Visualization involves mentally rehearsing the achievement of your goals and experiencing the associated rewards. By doing so, you trigger the same brain regions activated during actual experiences, reinforcing the desired behaviors. 1. Daily visualization practice. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing the steps you will take toward your goal, the behaviors you will adopt, and the rewards you will experience. Picture the satisfaction and sense of accomplishment that will come from your efforts. Focus on not just the end result, but the process itself. Imagine yourself enjoying the journey, overcoming obstacles, and persisting through challenges. This helps to reinforce a mindset that values both the reward and the behaviors that lead to it. 2. Creating a vision board. A vision board is a visual representation of your goals and rewards. By regularly looking at images and phrases that reflect what you aim to achieve, you strengthen the brain's association with the behaviors needed to reach those rewards. Place the vision board somewhere prominent where you can see it every day. The repeated exposure to your goals and associated rewards helps reinforce the actions needed to make them a reality. Integrating the science of reward and reinforcement into daily life. Successfully leveraging the power of reward and reinforcement involves embedding these principles into your daily routine. It requires understanding what truly motivates you, how to effectively reinforce your desired behaviors, and using these techniques consistently. 1. Start with small, achievable goals. Break down larger goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. This approach allows for more frequent rewards, which can help build momentum and keep motivation high. Celebrate small wins and reinforce your progress along the way. This can be as simple as acknowledging your efforts with a moment of self-praise or treating yourself to a small reward. 2. Adjust rewards based on progress. As you become more skilled or advanced, gradually increase the challenge of your tasks and adjust the rewards accordingly. This keeps your brain engaged and motivated, as it continually seeks to achieve higher levels of performance. Experiment with different types of rewards and reinforcement schedules to find what works best for you. Some tasks may require more immediate rewards, while others may benefit from variable or delayed reinforcement. 3. Use reinforcement to overcome setbacks. Reinforcement is not just for successes. You can also use it to help you recover from setbacks. When you face challenges or fail to meet your goals, find small ways to acknowledge your effort or progress. Reflect on what went wrong, and reward yourself for learning from the experience and taking steps to improve. This reinforces a growth mindset and helps you stay resilient in the face of difficulties. 4. Pair reinforcement with mindfulness practices. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation or deep breathing, can enhance the effectiveness of reinforcement by helping you stay present and fully experience the rewards. When you mindfully acknowledge your achievements, you reinforce the neural pathways associated with positive behaviors. Practicing gratitude can also act as a form of intrinsic reinforcement. By regularly appreciating the progress you've made and the rewards you've experienced, you reinforce a positive mindset that supports continued effort. Conclusion: the science of reward and reinforcement is a powerful tool for training your brain to operate on autopilot for success. By understanding how the brain's reward pathways work, leveraging different types of reinforcement, and strategically designing reward systems, you can strengthen the habits and behaviors needed to achieve your goals. Using rewards and reinforcement effectively involves more than just giving yourself treats. It requires a thoughtful approach that takes into account intrinsic motivation, variable reinforcement schedules, and habit formation techniques. By integrating these principles into your daily life, you create an environment where positive behaviors are consistently reinforced, leading to lasting change. Ultimately, the goal is to make success automatic by reinforcing the right habits and mindsets. When you train your brain to associate positive outcomes with the actions that produce them, you lay the foundation for a life of continuous growth, achievement, and fulfillment. Chapter 12. Living Life on Autopilot. The Final Transformation. The final stage of training your brain to operate as an autopilot machine for success involves integrating all the strategies and practices discussed in this book. It is about transitioning from conscious effort to automatic execution of behaviors that propel you toward your goals. In this chapter, we will explore how to fully embody the concept of living life on autopilot and the transformation that occurs when you reach this state. By embracing these principles, you will be able to effortlessly maintain momentum, adapt to new challenges, and continuously grow. The journey from conscious effort to automatic execution. Living life on autopilot doesn't mean that you act without thought or intention. Rather, it means that the habits, routines, and mindsets you have cultivated become so ingrained that they happen with minimal conscious effort. This state is achieved through the consistent practice of behaviors that reinforce your goals, combined with strategic adjustments along the way. 1. Mastering the process of habit formation. By this stage, you should have developed a deep understanding of how habits are formed and maintained. The key components of habit formation, cues, routines, and rewards, are now deeply embedded in your daily life, making positive behaviors feel almost automatic. Refining habit loops. Revisit your habit loops periodically to ensure they remain aligned with your evolving goals. For instance, if your goal changes from simply staying fit to training for a marathon, adjust your habit loops to include longer, more intense workouts and new recovery routines. Reinforcing the right cues. Strengthen the cues that trigger your desired behaviors. For example, if your goal is to increase productivity, keep your workspace clutter-free and set specific times for deep work, using cues like a particular playlist or a cup of coffee to signal the start of a work session. 2. Embracing automaticity in key areas of life. Automaticity occurs when a behavior becomes a natural part of your routine. To live life on autopilot, focus on automating behaviors in various domains, such as health, career, relationships, and personal growth. Health. Develop routines that support physical and mental well-being, such as daily exercise, healthy eating, and mindfulness practices. These routines should be so ingrained that you naturally gravitate towards them, even in the absence of strong motivation. Career and productivity. Automate work habits like setting goals, prioritizing tasks, and using productivity tools. This allows you to maintain high performance with minimal mental strain. Relationships. Cultivate habits of empathy, active listening, and regular communication. This strengthens your connections with others and ensures that your relationships thrive on autopilot. Transforming your environment to sustain autopilot success. Your environment plays a crucial role in reinforcing automatic behaviors. By designing a physical and social environment that supports your goals, you ensure that living life on autopilot remains a sustainable approach. 1. Optimizing your physical environment. Your surroundings can either facilitate or hinder automatic behaviors. Arrange your environment to reduce friction for desired behaviors and increase friction for unwanted behaviors. Make desired behaviors convenient. Place exercise equipment where you see it daily. Keep healthy snacks within easy reach, and organize your workspace to minimize distractions. This setup encourages you to perform the desired actions effortlessly. Create barriers for unwanted behaviors. If you want to reduce screen time, keep your phone out of reach during work hours, or use apps that limit social media access. These barriers make it harder to engage in behaviors that don't support your goals. 2. Building a supportive social network. Surround yourself with people who reinforce your positive habits and mindset. Social reinforcement is a powerful tool for maintaining automatic behaviors, as the people around you can influence your motivation and commitment. Join communities aligned with your goals. Whether it's a fitness group, a professional network, or a book club, connecting with like-minded individuals who share your aspirations can provide social reinforcement for your goals. Seek accountability partners. An accountability partner can help you stay on track by regularly checking in on your progress. Their encouragement and feedback serve as external reinforcement for maintaining automatic behaviors. 3. Using technology to support automaticity. Leverage technology to automate tasks and remind you of important behaviors. This can include setting reminders for habits, using productivity apps to organize tasks, or using wearables to track health metrics. Automated tracking. Use apps that automatically track your habits, such as step counters for exercise or financial apps for budgeting. This passive tracking reinforces your commitment to these behaviors without requiring constant attention. Scheduled automation. Schedule routines using technology, such as setting your thermostat to adjust when you wake up or having your email notifications turn off during designated work hours. These small automations free up mental energy for more important tasks. Embracing the mindset shift of living on autopilot. Adopting an autopilot approach to success requires a mindset shift. You must embrace the idea that growth and achievement come not from willpower alone, but from the systems and habits you establish. 1. Trusting the process. Once you have set up your routines and habits, it's crucial to trust the process. Doubts may arise, but remember that consistency and time are key components of transformation. Celebrate small wins. Acknowledge the progress you make along the way. This reinforces the behaviors that contribute to your goals and keeps you motivated. Avoid overthinking. When you overanalyze every action, you may disrupt the automaticity of your behaviors. Focus on executing your routines without dwelling on their outcomes. 2. Shifting from motivation to discipline. While motivation can initiate change, discipline sustains it. The difference between the two lies in automaticity. Discipline creates a stable foundation for habits to become automatic, whereas motivation fluctuates. Discipline as a reinforcement tool. Cultivate discipline by consistently performing the behaviors you want to automate, even when motivation is low. Over time, these actions will become second nature. Rely on systems, not willpower. Create systems that support your goals. For example, meal prepping in advance eliminates the need to make daily healthy eating decisions, freeing up mental energy for other areas. The transformation, a new baseline for success. Reaching the point where your brain operates on autopilot for success transforms not just your habits, but also your identity. You become someone who naturally gravitates toward actions that align with your goals, creating a new baseline for what you consider normal or effortless. 1. Establishing a higher standard for yourself. When positive behaviors become automatic, they set a new standard for your everyday life. What once required significant effort now feels like second nature, allowing you to raise the bar and pursue even greater goals. Continuously refine your standards. As you grow, your expectations should evolve. Re-evaluate your routines and goals to ensure they continue to challenge you and support ongoing development. Never settle. Automaticity should not lead to complacency. Use your newfound efficiency to explore new challenges, learn new skills, or expand your ambitions. 2. Reaching a state of effortless flow. Living life on autopilot often leads to a state of flow, a mental state where you are fully immersed in an activity, with a sense of energized focus and enjoyment. In this state, tasks feel effortless, and time may seem to pass quickly. Design your life to encourage flow. Create conditions that support flow, such as eliminating distractions, setting clear goals, and choosing tasks that challenge you just enough to remain engaging but not overwhelming. Use flow as a feedback loop. The more you experience flow, the more motivated you will be to pursue activities that trigger it. This creates a positive feedback loop that reinforces automatic behaviors aligned with success. The future of living on autopilot. Continuous adaptation and growth. Even after achieving the final transformation, the journey doesn't end. Life constantly presents new challenges and opportunities, requiring ongoing adaptation and refinement of your autopilot systems. 1. Embrace lifelong learning. Automaticity should not stop you from seeking new knowledge and skills. Instead, use it as a foundation for continuous learning and growth. Develop new habits that support your evolving aspirations and adapt your routines as needed. 2. Adapt to changing circumstances. Be prepared to adjust your autopilot systems when faced with changes in your life, such as a new job, relocation, or major life events. Flexibility ensures that you can maintain success no matter the circumstances. 3. Reflect and realign regularly. Periodically assess whether your habits, routines, and goals still align with your core values and aspirations. This practice helps you stay true to your purpose while allowing for growth and adaptation. Conclusion: living life on autopilot is not about becoming robotic or mechanical. It is about achieving a state where positive behaviors occur effortlessly, allowing you to focus on higher-level pursuits. By mastering the principles of habit formation, optimizing your environment, and embracing a mindset of continuous growth, you can create a life that thrives on autopilot. The final transformation lies not just in the automation of actions, but in the evolution of your identity as someone who naturally embodies success. As you continue on this journey, remember that the ultimate goal is not just to achieve specific outcomes, but to cultivate a lifestyle where growth, fulfillment, and resilience are automatic. Your brain, trained to operate on autopilot for success, becomes a powerful ally in helping you navigate life's challenges and seize opportunities, enabling you to achieve anything you set your mind to.